Guys, welcome back to my channel, Fast Stock Market News. I'm here to answer the question that everyone's wondering, probably if you're a retail trader that is. What in the heck is happening with SOFI stock? If you guys are not aware, SOFI stock has absolutely been annihilated along with several other retail stocks, and I'm going to get to the bottom of it to answer what's going on with SOFI stock. And boy, do they have a lot of issues right now. Just for full disclosure, guys, I do own SOFI stock. I own about 2,000 shares, and if you own SoFi stock, you're probably in the red as well, along with most retail owned stocks at this point. But honestly, I'm not worried at all. I mean, at first glance, you look at the portfolio and you think it looks pretty bad. And full disclosure, guys, this is basically a trading portfolio. I have my Roth IRA with SoFi, and that's kind of where I put most of my money, along with another account at Fidelity. I kind of just use this account for selling options more than anything. But yeah, I just wanted to get that out of the way. I want to let you guys know I have some skin in this game, so I definitely know the pain that you guys are going through if you have SoFi stock. So let's just go over what's happening right now, okay? So the biggest issue right now with SoFi and what's plaguing it and causing it to really be beaten down right now is that most of their revenue comes from lending. And if you're not aware right now, lending is something you definitely don't want to be in the business of because there's big issues with it. SoFi last year, and I'll get to that point pretty soon right now. SoFi last year made about $763 million in lending, and which accounts for about, I believe, 75% of their total income. And the other revenue they made was from the tech platform revenue, and the rest was from financial services. So why is it a big issue to have 75% of your money in lending? So the biggest issue with plaguing SoFi is that a lot of their revenue is on pause right now because the Democrats have extended the student loan moratorium, and a lot of the lending that SoFi did was on student loans, and those are paused to at least August 31st. I say at least until August 31st because personally, in my opinion, and this is nothing more than a political game the Democrats want to do to win votes, to try to win over voters, which it's not going to work. And again, my opinion, I think they're going to lose regardless of what they do because of inflation. But I digress. I think they're honestly going to push it till the end of the year, so you could expect this go from August 31st probably till January 1st, if I had to guess. So there's a big headwind for SoFi right now that a lot of the revenue, 75% to be exact, can't be collected because the loans are on pause right now. But they also have another headwind. The issue with SoFi is that it was merged from a SPAC, and if you're not familiar, it was from Chamath Palihapitiya SPAC, and the SEC has stated that there are new rules and new guidelines, so a lot of times things in the market trade in algorithms, SoFi being, first of all, like risk asset, and then it's a SPAC, and then like the student moratorium. All three of those were like a triple whammy that affected them. So this just caused the stock to plummet overall. And there's another one of those issues that is trying to be addressed, but it's kind of another reason that's giving a lot of negative momentum to SoFi right now. And one of the big reasons that I think we're getting close to the bottom is that a lot of the technicals are aligning a price range around $6 to $8, showing that could potentially be the bottom for SoFi. As reiterated right here by the SoFi's revenue, Anthony Noto blamed again the student loan moratorium revenue outlook to Joe Biden and whatnot. Again, more politics, whatnot. Again, the August 31st, but my opinion, end of the year. I think they're going to pause the student loans until the end of the year. Here's one thing, guys. Just when it comes to student loan debt, a lot of people think they'll just cancel them. Unfortunately, student loans are something that cannot be canceled. You'll take those to your grave. So eventually, sooner or later, you have to pay them back. I personally am just sitting back and waiting. I'm not really afraid or scared or anything. I think the most of this company, and I'm a huge believer in Anthony Noto and SoFi. But overall, if you want to hear some technical, some professional analysts and what they have to say about SoFi stock, here's what they have to say. So we could check right here on TipRanks, and TipRanks has SoFi stock with an upside of about $14.86 from right here, with a high of $22. And there's been a few recent analysts too. We have 5-star rated Ashwin Shivrakar, I probably botched that name, has a price target of 17. reiterate, 123% upside. You see a lot of these price targets. There's nothing that's in the $6 to $8 range, guys. It's something that is constantly putting a lot of down pressure on the stock right now. I told you the three whammies. You have student loans on pause. You have the SPAC issue with the SEC, and on top of that, you have that it's a risk, like a highly speculative trade. But in my opinion, I don't think it is super risky. I use the company for basically everything I do when it comes to credit cards, debit cards, checking accounts, get loans from them. I have even crypto I get from SoFi. I'm a huge believer in this company, and I know right now it's looking really, really bad, and people are like feeling kind of panicking right now. But me, I have huge upside for this company. I truly believe in the company, what Anthony Noto's doing. So I'm gonna keep holding no matter what. To add a little bit more to this, guys, I know it feels bad to see your portfolio like bloody red and whatnot, but just remember, and this goes back to a lot of investors say this all the time, just remember in 1997, Amazon, when it IPO'd at $18 per share, and I believe it got to a low of around 90 cents after the dot-com bubble. So right now we're down about 70% and it looks bad, but if you're a true believer in the company, you can hang on. If you want to move on and put your money somewhere else, you're more than free to do that, guys. So yeah, guys, this is just my overall view on SoFi stock. Let me know in the comments down below how you feel about SoFi. Are you selling the company? Are you keeping the company? Let me know. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to like, subscribe. I greatly appreciate it, guys. Take care, everyone. I'll see you next time.